Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Build. Today we're going to be doing a medieval house, and let's just get right into it. These aren't step-by-step tutorials, but by all means, if you feel like you want to follow along and do exactly what I do, then by all means, once again, do it. I'm thinking. See, I like to have either oak or spruce as the floor. Porch outside here with maybe a nice, still getting used to this new 1.15.2 inventory. I think there's big gaps in the world. This one my game keeps chopping out. Holy 3 intervals. Make it skinny. Alright. This one won't have a step piece on it. This is our doorway. There we go. Want those in there. Should we have a patio kind of like a style, or should it be like open pieces? Open, it might look kind of cool. Then it might look a little bit too western, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Just kind of playing around a little bit. This will be oak in the center. There we go. So that's that. And I haven't had to build for a while now. I don't really think about it, because I usually have my build team on and they do a lot of stuff. I'll go in and I'll do the fine tuning, but doing a project on my own is try and make this very open. One thing that I do want to try on this house, even though it's a smaller house, is getting a nice fireplace in here, which would just look spectacular. I might be able to do a decent one in this little nook. Never really used this design, but I've seen it recently, and it looks relatively nice. And with the beautiful plugin Head database. Not a sponsor, just me saying. You guys haven't used it, it's an amazing plugin. Go with this one. Alright, for the roof, we'll go with the oak again. Maybe that's what we'll do, like a pointed, I feel like that's a little bit too standard, but maybe just what we're looking for. Bell. That's what we can do. Yeah. Yeah. Now it's starting to get there. I'm gonna make these one higher. Yeah. Add some puzzle. Here and there. Always want to take and add a little bit more into the grass. If you just have simple grass, it's not going to look as nice. Coarser and puzzle always look really clean at the bottom of stumps, at bushes, things like that. And then when you're adding in other stuff like grass, which is what I'm going to do next, you also want to add ferns, sometimes tall grass, sometimes large ferns, things like that. We're going to add some cobblestone for this front piece here, just so it doesn't look too bad. Doors on here. I think I'm going to leave these windows completely exposed, just for the factor of it's not that big of a deal. So this will not be a working chimney technically, so we're just going to keep it nice and open, I guess, or closed, I should say. Just to close this in a little bit more, I'm actually going to bring this out for the full face. Sometimes doing these things can look bad, sometimes it can look good, but in this case, I feel like that looks a little bit nicer than having it be so, you know, out there. We'll add a raise on this so you can't just climb straight in through the windows. Bars. Gosh, 1.16 chains. Oof, talk about a nice addition. Actually, green carpet. Put a green carpet there. Swap out some of the pieces. DM will use the fence gates as structural beams, but it just sometimes looks a little bit nicer than having your just big log like I have on the other ones. Furnace, although we do have the fireplace just to fill up some room. Here and over here. Maybe have the bed matching, I guess, in this case. No, actually, I'm gonna go with the brown bed. Put that bed there. Have a nice big one. Ooh, Snapchat. Now this doesn't leave us much room on the other side here for the windows, for anything really, due to all of our stuff being right here on this back wall. Just to add a little bit of separation, I put that in, throw down the fires. This is pretty simple. Hopefully you guys are able to follow along. It's a decently basic design. Now this again it's not there just yet. We need to add some more stuff to really fill in and distract the eye. Like for instance, this stuff here, you can add in little things. Another thing is, don't ever take something that I always tell my builders to do, and it you know angers me if they don't do this. Is always patch your flowers, so don't just go around with bone meal and click flowers everywhere. Else it just looks a little bit, you know, not as good. Just looks kind of. Another great thing to do is that if you have some kind of lacking environment, you want it to look a little bit cluttered, then add banners. Okay, banners, they tie things in just a little bit more than you think they would, honestly. We'll change that one to gray and that one to gray. Take there. Have an angle there. There it is. There we go. Put it out a little more. There we go. Put a little bit closer to the fire. Put that over there. What other necessities would someone have? I guess an armor stand. We won't put armor on. We'll have them out having a journey. There we go. This looks nice and quaint. Throw a couple paintings in. We'll do an iron frame or two. There's, and do a one block one right here. Have an item frame over here with a clock, I guess we could do. Is that in the tools? Yes. That's It's a little bit big. It's a little bit better. Add a little bit of cobblestone to it. Again, some grass. And you can do your grass in patches as well. Works all the same. Let's try and focus on this back side now. This is pretty, you know what I mean? So let's take, we can add in a little outdoor storage area. And this can have things like a cauldron in it, some water, compost over here too. And again, this is just as I go. This isn't me. This is fully unplanned. You guys are yeah, we can tell. There we go, get a nice little path down here. Some more bushes. Let's see, what else can we do? Nah, we won't do that. We could do some logs though from the last harvest. Something I like to do with my logs is that you take and you toss on some planks on there, and it just gives it a little bit more of a, oh, okay, you know, you have chopped wood instead. And we could toss down, let's see. Two of those. I think what we'll do instead is just a simple field. Maybe add in. A little bit of cobblestone here. This is for a broken down wall. Not really broken down, but just a wall that over time has deteriorated. Alright guys, welcome back. All the fields are planted now. They are all wheat fields. Just very, very simple. Nothing extravagant. These guys are a little bit poor, so we aren't doing anything too crazy. Now with the broken down walls, you're gonna want to use like cobblestone stairs, slabs, also cobblestone walls, and then standard cobblestone as well. But this gives it a little bit more of a, you know, a little bit more of a, I'm trying to think of a good description. I guess it just gives more to the actual build that wasn't there before. It makes it so that it looks, you know, if you just have all blocks and you have all, you know, no curves, no edges, it's not going to look as, you know, good, real. Alright, there we go. There's our first one done. And of course we do need to add more bushes. Once again, guys, I will see you after I finish up these walls. We're just going to keep doing this exact same design every single time, just going through, and it's not exactly a real design, it's just randomized placement. Welcome back again. All the fields are done now. I'm going to go ahead and load in some schematics now. And trees, honestly, I feel like they make a build what it is. It's not always super easy to find nice trees. I might leave a couple links in the description for some nice trees that I use. And we're gonna also add in some birch trees, because oak and birch usually don't look too bad together. It's just a matter of you know, what you're trying to go for, what you're really looking at. Alright. See, now this is starting to look good. This is starting to look nice. It's a good little home. Walking up, you know, you're having a good time. And then there's a creepy cave noise. Now, of course, the fields aren't fully grown, but yeah. I'm going to go ahead and bone meal them real quick, and I will see you guys in just a moment after I bone meal these. Alrighty, there we go. Now all of the fields are completely grown, and it actually does give a little bit of a better look to it. Having these fields grown, I mean, it adds more coloring and it adds more depth to the actual build. Now, this isn't a super traditional style medieval house, but it is a medieval house. As you guys can see, it's pretty standard. Fireplace, 4 fields, a little bit of a log spot, some nice trees, all of which you can take and get yourself, or just save your own schematics. Just follow kind of what I was saying, and you can have yourself a house that looks pretty similar to this. I'm still not exactly happy with this blank wall, nor this one doesn't look too bad anymore, but this one still looks kind of so I'm trying to think of what we can do to just add some more depth into this. I mean, we could take and do a little bit of a barrel stack right there, and maybe do another little barrel stack over here. Looks like this guy's got some goods that are crowding up his house. You know, we're just gonna leave it the way it is, I guess. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Today we built a medieval house. This is just a small village house that you would see in you know, the farmlands, and they are a little bit more wealthy because they have a fireplace. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. As always, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, click that bell notification down below if you guys have not already, and peace out.